Blah, 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 blah. I love this. I'm trying to start a stream and it says, you now have this new feature. Blah, blah, blah. Was that really a time to tell me this? Oh. Good morning, folks. It's Wednesday. Bum, 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 bum. Start the festive music. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. And this is the part where I stop and go, like, subscribe, and please be sure to hit the like button and hit the notification bell, or you'll break your mother's back. Some of the dumb shit on videos, and they always start with that, like, or what the other one I've seen all the time is they'll wait until, just like halfway through the video and all of a sudden it stops, or and then all of a sudden you'll get a Patreon ad for them. Oh, please be sure to go to my Patreon to see all the shit that I feel you should pay for. Oh man, I've contemplated that for a couple of years now, but what do I really have that's worth people to pay money to see? I don't think they want to see my naked Zumba classes, but oh God, I probably just struck nightmares into people's heads for years. Well, that's why the video is not made for kids. That's right. Yeah, thanks to a law that passed like in California or something like that, you have to click whether or not your video is suitable for children and all that. I'm like, do you think children are actually not clicking yes, I'm 18 on a lot of this crap that's out there? Ugh. No, there's really nothing much Doctor Who to report. I forgot to swipe it off the title. Sorry about that. Normally, if there's no news, I'll take the Doctor Who news off, and I was so busy fighting with this thing this morning because, but I did actually get a decent parking space, for once. Well, I had to look for it or wait. But all I know is, yeah, Mrs. Flood's definitely making a reappearance. I saw those photos, looked at those. Yeah, Verada Sethu's definitely the new companion, because still there's no sign of what's her name, Poppy Monday or whatever. No, just kidding. Ruby Sunday, I'm joking. Or Ruby Tuesdays or whatever. So I think she's pretty much done. They're trying to paint it over with, she'll pop up every now and then. Well, okay, well, she does, and okay, no biggie. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your grandma, Mark. My dad had a heart attack when he was 50, and fortunately, he lived on another 26 years after that. So, despite having, like quadruple, I think I can't remember if he had quadruple or quintuple bypass, plus, lymphatic leukemia and a bunch of other stuff. So we were very grateful for the time, that he definitely got a major extension there on the loan, so to speak. But sadly, he passed December 31st, 2014. I remember because it was the morning of New Year's Eve. Now, I've not seen anything about a creative conflict with RTD, and why would he have a creative conflict with RTD when his part on the show, for the most part, is done? Okay? Well, if Lady G's on here, be thankful, because she was rather tired this morning, and I said, look, go take a nap, don't worry about it. You can always catch up on the chat later. Yeah, my dad was 50 when he had his heart attack, and fortunately I'm going on 53 this year, and I've not had any major heart issues. So I can be thankful for that. Well, we try to stay healthy, but like I said, it's sadly parts of us are wearing out, whether we like it or not. You know, entropy and all that. I wouldn't count on Torchwood being back because all that hoopla has pretty much died. There was supposed to be a spinoff in production already, and then suddenly all talks of it disappeared. It literally just... Then there was the paperwork out talking about the Sea Devil one, and who knows when that's starting. I have to go back and check my notes on that and take a look. I think it was like War Between Land and Sea or something like that. And that's kind of funny how they're doing that now, and I did that in one of my little short audios with the Hatoans. That was, if you want to go watch that one, the name of the video is For Those in Peril from the Sea. Oh, they've stolen all of my stuff, man. They're reading my mind, man. I got to put on my tinfoil hat. Otherwise, that crazy Welshman and his gang will steal more of my ideas. Morning, Neo. Morning, everybody. Oh, John Barrowman got caught with his hog out again? Oh, well. What can you say? He's a very handsome man with a very outstanding member, so to speak. I don't know, I guess. But that's another reason why you're never going to see a Torchwood revival, probably, because no one wants to touch John Barrowman now with his 10-foot pole. As much as, the rest of the cast would love to come back and do it, Eve Miles hasn't been in anything lately, has she? Because she was busy with Keeping Faith there for a bit. I loved that series. Yeah, like I said, there's been all these kinds of stories about John Barrowman, but like I said, I only met the guy once. And like I said, it's not like, within 5 minutes, I know we were going to have deep, meaningful conversations and long, hot showers together and evenings in the sauna, like I said, it's just, all I can tell you is what the impression I get from people is. And like I said, 90%, well, way over 90%, like 99% of the celebrities I met, you can tell by the look in their eyes, they're happy to be there and they want to be there for the fans. And then there's that 1% that you can just tell from the look in their eyes, they're just there for the money. Like, oh God, why am I here? It's not on their face because they're experts at putting on a good face. But it's in the eyes. You got to look. Lieutenant Coleman. And there was, like I said, there's only like one time I remember explicitly where I met a celebrity and they were basically like passing you through like a hot potato. Here, come here, do the picture. I don't want to say anything to you. Get out of here. And that's happened once that I know of. Now, there are some celebs who, through their actions, I haven't met them, that really turned me off. And that was at a con here. It wasn't one of the Who cons. Where they had decided to have a little reunion at the bar, took their sweet ass time, and then they weren't going to come back for the next signing like they were supposed to. And one of them, who my wife overheard, said, look, I have to get back there. These people came here to see me and I owe it to them. And I was very proud of that actress in that moment when I heard about this. That, she really went out of her way to make sure, because otherwise we were all going to be standing there waiting for I don't know how long. And before that, they were going to come back. And she came back and did her signings. And that was, okay, do you want to know who that was? Do you really want to know? How badly do you want to know? Give me money. Super chat. No, I'm just kidding. It was Morena Baccarin. I already told you it was Morena Baccarin. Because even the con guys were even telling her, apparently, look, the others aren't coming back till such and such. And she said, look, these people are waiting for me here now, and they wanted to come meet me, and I owe it to them. It was an actress. I already told you who it is. Catch up, chat. We couldn't get anywhere near Alan Tudyk that day, but that wasn't his fault. That's because between Resident Alien, all the movies he done and all that, the line was already like 2 hours long when the damn con opened for the general public. So we never, but Barrowman was kind. Like I said, I don't know what people are saying about what he said behind the scenes and all that. He really went out of his way to make everyone feel welcome. We talked a bit about Doctor Who and all that. And this was back during the Moffat era, because like I said, he's the one who said he thinks Doctor Who was in decline because of Steve Moffat. So not like he had a mean, evil, I was going to say a mean, evil boner against Moffat, but I think that would be inappropriate given the story. But like I said, he was kind to me, and he was kind to my wife, and we had a great time. So if he was snippy, mean, and evil, at least he kept it behind the scenes. Hell, he gave us like 2 or 3 selfies, and yeah, I think Ruby Sunday's done. They just don't want to come out and say it. You see, it's one of the perils of the fact that they're filming these 2 seasons back to back, and I don't think she was meant to last more than a season. At least that's my impression. Noel Clarke, like I said, I love how he's the one who originally got in trouble, and then Barrowman ended up getting thrown under the bus. While Clarke basically skipped away with no charges filed or anything like that. Well, I got to get inside, folks. I just looked at the time. Please be kind, be calm, be safe. And you folks who said domestic in the chat, Lady G will be watching this video later. She always does when she can't catch them on the live. So, we'll see y'all on the flip side. Catch y'all tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody.